Hello there.
Hello, good morning. Sorry, I cannot get the, cannot move the mouse on my hand, weirdly enough. Ah, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everyone. You cannot have a hype train by yourself, Blue with Gold. Okay? You cannot have a hype train by yourself. But Zay can streak all on his own. Woo! Zay's streaking! Everybody look, Zay's streaking!
Order in the court! Dang it, why is this
These green balls are for you. Blue with Gold, please squeeze them.
Just cheered
Uncle Boop
100 bits.
Boop.
But
And
I
they go
want
into the
one.
jar with a rawr. Rawr. But you want one? But you want one? Good morning, everybody. It's not just a chair. Don't call him just a chair. He's a very special boy. Thank you. He's a very special boy. With very special boy activity. I don't know the word I was going. That wasn't just a chair. That was a very special boy. Very special boy. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday to you. It's the middle of the week. Happy Wednesday to you. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday. Morning, all. Have Kel's pronouns changed? Yes. Only slightly. Yes. You're still free to use any pronouns. I just have forward leaning towards non-gendered ones. Mostly because people still come in and call me ma'am. Okay? That's mostly why we're going towards the middle here. So yeah. You know, so, yeah. Anyways, hello. Hello, Haku. Haku's kitty. Happy Wednesday. 25 streams, Zay. You're gonna make me have feelings over the course of time as that continually goes up because Zay never misses a stream. It's the rules. But thank you for noticing, Mossy. Thank you for noticing. Thank you for noticing. Mozzy's drinking! Look at Mozzy's drinking! Yeah. Haku, what you doing, sir? I know, you want tarot cards. Now he's associated the tarot cards with treats. Just so you all know, he gets up on the table and at the tarot cards, like, please? Please, tarot cards? Please, tarot cards, so treats? Please, tarot cards, so treats. Hi, Scully. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Zay. Good morning, Werewolf. Good morning. Good with Gold. Good morning, Big Cuddle Monster. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Saint. Good morning, Unstable. Good morning, Tower. Good morning. Dragon Priestess. Good morning, Must Go. Good morning, Scully Red Hawk. Good morning. Good morning. If I didn't say good morning, good morning. Good morning. It's good to have y'all. It's good to have y'all. Good to have y'all. Tell me when, Zay. Now! Okay. Haku? Dear sweet Haku. Oh, immediate pick. Haku? Cards? Pick a card? Any card? Well, pick the best cards. Oh, yep, that one. Good job, Haku. One more. One more. One more for treats. Haku? Airs. No. One more and you get treats. No. No, one more. You gotta pick one more card first. Pronoun thing never works for me. What are they now? They, any. You can, you know. Like I said, you can feel free to use any, but as far as you know, assumptions go, I feel like a gender neutral one might work better for that instance. You know, I'm an awkward bean. Hi, Dak! You're okay to say beautiful beans. That's fine. I just don't like being described as that specific in a specific way. You're fine. But we can be handsome beans if you want to. Haku, one more card. Haku. One more card, you get treats. You only pick two. Dragon Priestess is stricken! Look at Dragon Priestess stricken! I'm just using it as a callback to yesterday. That's okay. Use what you're comfortable with, is what I'm saying. Hey. Sir, you want to pick a card? Oh, good choice. He licked that one. He licked that one. I love having that combination for streaking, running with Haku. Yeah, there is your payment, good sir. And we will get our reading done. We'll get our reading done. Energy for today. The energy for Zay's day. Reverse the Sun. Which is my band name, obviously. Reverse the Sun. Reverse the Sun. On another day, how did it go? Reverse the Sun. Yes. Difficulties you may face persist a little while longer. Oh, you're gonna have a difficult day, Zay. But it's only temporary. Do not become frustrated or bitter as you work to overcome issues or wait for them to resolve themselves. You will soon enjoy the blessings promised in the upright interpretation of this card. Focus on bringing as much positivity and personal growth in your life as you can. So the energy of today is that you're gonna have a difficult day, but it's gonna be temporary. And soon you'll have happiness. And loved ones will recover from recent health problems. So, yeah, that's the energy for today. And what you should focus on Reverse 3 of Wands. Reverse 3 of Wands. Swords. Wands. Poor communication and misunderstandings may delay your plans or make you feel unappreciated. But these are only temporary setbacks. So you should focus on making good communication. You should focus on good communication and understanding. You'll still experience good fortune. Remain calm. You should focus on remaining calm and moving forward with caution yet determination. And what you should avoid today. Ace of Swords reversed. Ooh, fully reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. A conflict, argument, or delay, or failure is certain, but do not be dismayed. Choose your battles wisely. Do not obsess over something that you cannot control. Okay, so you should avoid obsessing over things that you can't control. Time to focus your energies elsewhere. If you feel insecure or inferior, know that you're worthy. You're worthy. Hi, Spork. How are you? I love your top. Thank you. I saw it in a shop, and I picked it out because it reminded me of my friend, Ume. Andrew Stricken! Look at Andrew Stricken! Getting back on those gains! Nice! I love that for you. Everybody, make sure you're moving your body. It's important to move your body every once in a while. PSA. PSA. Make an arm wrestle. Okay. So I'll make a point of working out harder so that I can arm wrestle Spork when we meet. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll keep working out. I'll keep working out. If I win, you have to give uppies. I've given uppies to several people in my lifetime that are adult people and non-adult people. I want to see Kel win in arm wrestling. I would love to get that strong, to be fair. I'm gonna work on it. I'm working on it, just so we all know. I'm working on it. I'm only like 2 months into working out, so we gotta keep that in mind. I'm working on it. I'm working. If I lose, my punishment will be uppies. I see how this is. I have a hydrate that I have to do for Andrew. Thank you. And if it goes either way, uppies. Yeah, no one can give me uppies. I don't trust anyone to give me uppies. I'm too tall for that shite. Personally. I lose on purpose. Chaos! Free uppies. Great weight training. Yes. Hi, Mr. Blu-ray. I hope you had a great birthday. Where am I? Also, I did something funny. I did something real funny yesterday, and someday you might notice it, but you might never see it. I only told Codex what I did, just because I thought it would be funny, and I want to see how long it takes before someone Also, I started a new project yesterday. Don't judge me. This is the one I've been saying. Renaming Kel's Gib Uppies. I was gonna say, I think there's only one person in the community who has received uppies from me. Oh yeah, I haven't got that far. I just changed it yesterday. Mossy, I just did that yesterday. I started a new project yesterday in my free time, which I don't actually have. But, I've made a good distance. I've made it a good distance. This is the yarn that I needed to cake, that I was looking for, that I couldn't find. Turns out I caked it who knows how long ago, and was just waiting to be able to, I forgot that I caked it and had it waiting next to my chair for use. Yeah. Do we like? Making a hat. No one said any otherwise, so I'm just gonna work on this. You got a mustache? I have a mustache. It's just at JC's house. You know? I'd grow one on my face if I could, but I was unfortunately given the wrong set of ingredients for facial hair.
Spin that wheel.
Zay says I should probably work on the actual things that I'm supposed to be working on. Okay. Okay, I got you, Zay. Yep. 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 Chanting. Sometimes you gotta chant. It's in my closet. I got tired of hitting my elbow on it. When I wasn't using it. I have beard despair. No, JC made me a mustache. JC already made me a mustache. And a goatee. For reasons. We exchanged it! Can't wait to finish puberty and grow real facial hair. Yes. Yeah, we exchanged it so Haku could sit up here. Haku, when it was here, could not sit on the window. So, I'd rather... I bring it out. I use it when I need to use it. It's in my closet though. It's in my craft closet. Since I don't have a craft room, I have a craft supplies all over the place. Since I don't have a craft room, I have a craft supplies all over the place situation. Because, you know, that's what happens when you work from home. Your work takes over your home life, and your home life just exists in your work life. Yep. Anywho, we have a cat sweater to work on. We have a cat sweater to work on. Our cat sweater is actually pretty darn near the same length as our Tetris sweater, so that's nice. Except for, I also, in the case of the cat sweater, have already finished the sleeves. They're just separate. You don't have a craft room, you have a craft home. I don't even have a home, really. I have a place where I live. I wouldn't call it a home. I've talked about it before. I live here. I don't consider it my home. I never have, actually. I've lived here for 5 years. It's not home. I've never felt 100% comfortable here. Yep. It's just a whole thing that I don't want to get into because I'm already kind of squishy today. I don't know why. So yeah. This is just a place where I live while I'm waiting for another place to live, you know? It's that disappointing. Job forms. When will people learn that intersex is not a gender? Yeah, no, I feel you, Mossy. Powerball. Would probably afford something decent with that. Yeah. Well, I don't play the lottery, so no, I don't do that. I don't gamble as a rule. I don't gamble as a rule. But if you want to gamble as a rule and then buy a life-sized giraffe, a crocheted giraffe, you are more than welcome to, I know, Mossy. I have that same problem where I'd rather go with that, but, you know, they don't give you the option. It's one, other, or no, one thing, another thing, or other most of the time, especially where I am. Hi, Dagon. Are you all cozy? Are you all cozy? Oh, clip roulette time. What will we get with clip roulette? What will we get with clip roulette? What will we get with clip roulette? Probably not a penguin. Thank you for the hydrate. How you doing this morning, Dagon? $5? We're almost there. Yeah, totally. Totally. Almost there. Yes. Yes. Totally. We're getting there. Yeah. Just slowly building up that crocheted life-size giraffe. Yeah. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. I need to. But surely, I need to grab my color card. We're getting there. We're making our way downtown. We're walking fast. Strangers are passing. We may or may not be homebound. Get your points. I need a penguin. No, I don't need a penguin. Why would I need a penguin? No, not that one. Nobody needs to be in that Gmail of mine and see my novel. If I win big on the lottery, I will actually commission. No, I you know, you would. I said that I would if you know. Where does one keep their own crochet patterns? In theory. Where does one keep their own crochet? Executive crocheter. You know, you're gonna have to if you and Kodaks win the lottery at the same time, we're gonna have a problem. There's gonna be a problem. Like, how is skating? I have not been skating since it got cold outside. Actually, I haven't gone skating since I fell on my ass again. because my pelvis has been a problem. To be fair. Plus, it's like 20 degrees outside right now in my neck of the woods. It's not skating weather. It's outside right now. It's 20 degrees. It's too cold. It's way too cold. 1, 2. So I've done 2 past years. So thank you for asking. Forget you're up north. Yeah, I am north. I won the lottery big enough. The Mountain Codex would have lottery money too. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel that. I gave skates at the beginning of summer. Now, I got a lot of skating done during the summer, to be fair. When I could. When I could, I did. And now I just need to keep up my legs enough that they're gonna be fine when spring comes back around. Unless I find somewhere inside to skate. Probably not. My wheels are outdoor wheels, so I'd have to.
Hello there.
Hi, Pixie. Kelly earrings. Yes, these are Kelly earrings. I'm one of few people who own my own earrings. Pixie owns some of my earrings. Pixie actually has, I think, 2 pairs of earrings that I've made. Yeah. No. Indoor wheels. Yeah, that's what I'll do eventually, Glued. And then I had to find somewhere to, I thought I might. Do I own some? Yeah, you probably do. Yeah, Monday, hey, hello, how are you? Yeah, you probably do. Sometimes I send earrings slash, because it could go either way. No, I don't have any hallways I can skate in, Mossy. First of all, I live on a 2nd floor that has stairs on either side of the hallway. Second of all, I live in a building that's barely held together. Anyone that has stitch markers. Yeah, but I would say specifically ones that are matching. So I think Zay, I gave you the Kel and Haku ones from Dragon Priestess at some point during the partner push. Falling down the stairs. Yeah, and plus it's only like a 20-foot long hallway. That's not enough to skate. Plus it's carpeted. Plus my whole apartment is carpeted, except for the bathroom and the kitchen. Why are you wearing my stitch markers? Because my pair are earrings. My pair are earrings. I'm also wearing a shirt that reminds me of Ume. Yeah. So, yeah. I have stitch markers still available, I think. I have some more that I need to put together too. Pixie is streaking! Look at Pixie streaking! Woohoo! I own a lot of Kel things, so I can't remember them all. Yeah, Zay does have a lot of my stuff. Weird. Crazy. 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 But we're working on the cat sweater. I feel like it's been a minute since I've brought out the cat sweater. The calico. Can't tell. Hi, Haku. You coming up? Here he is. Here he is. This is the back of the sweater. It's meant to look like the back of our friend Ariella Studies' cat, Mochi. have a problem or that you just love to support Kel? Both. Also, it's time for Clip Roulette, so what will we get when we play Clip Roulette? Let's see. Let's see what we get. It's probably not a penguin, though. Probably not. Could be. You never know. You'll never know. It could be a penguin. We do have big pee-pee. This hot tub is full of big pee-pee energy. And it's only because of HP Buncraft back here. Look at that guy. You know that guy's got big pee-pee energy. This is a hot tub full of big pee-pee. Oh, I miss HP. I can grab him if you want. He still exists. It's not like he left. That's sketchy. That's sketchy. That's a sketchy clip. Congratulations. Glued with Gold, Yarny Pixie, Mossy Goat, and JC the Trash Panda. I just want to say hi. Okay, fine. Return our call leader. Everybody panic. Everybody, let's shout out somebody while I go grab. Not, the mods know who not to shout out, but, you know, yeah. Hold on. Hold on, because the lighting has to be right. Our call leader demands the right lighting, okay? He demands it. Part of me wants to be like, he demands a sacrifice. Drain the whole sea, it's all shiny. Ah! Ah! It's HP.
But basically, they were looking at fingerprints for other things. But the project lead basically realized,
Hi, Bruce Wayne. How
three
you
of
doing,
the
Bruce
compounds that
Wayne?
we are looking at are breast
Welcome
cancer
in.
screening compounds as well. So they are like, what if we also try and do this? So this is currently in the studies. This is the first discovery when they realized that, you know, it's in the fingerprint and all that. That was like late 2023. So right now it's super early days yet. They're testing to make sure that everything's correct and accurate and everything. So,
like
you know,
HP?
not too far in the future, we may not need to go queue, make appointments, queue,
Thank you
wait,
for the
get
chanting.
half naked, get squished just to be able to see whether, you know, it's like whether it's a yes or no. But now,
Haku's got HP now.
you can just, you know, if they send you a kit, you just put the fingerprint.
Hey. I'm doing nice. Nice. Nice, nice. Very cool. Very cool. Ghost Glass is streaking! Look at Ghost Glass streaking! Okay, back to work. Back to work. HP's here. That was a clip. Yeah, I was confused. Although have I streamed? I feel like I've streamed with Raven before. I'm not 100% sure though. I love your setup. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Don't mind that my dragon's wing is not wanting to stay up. Our goose destroys it every once in a while. Have no audio today, which means easy confusion. Hey, no, don't change the color. The call leader disapproves. The call leader disapproves. Disapproves. Okay, he'll sit over here. He'll sit over there now. He might smite you. You never know. I have to set it up so it'll choose actual colors, JC, that you put in there. There you go. Are we gonna have a light party? Are we gonna fight with the colors? Subscribers? Hagu. Hagu's so confused. Hagu's so confused. He's like, why is there a light party in here? Why is there a light party? Oh, nope, he's coming to attack my yarn. Yep. I'm gonna steal my chair back. Oh, pink! Ha! Haku, you're gonna get tangled up in the yarn! There, don't bite me! I'm trying to help. Don't bite me, I'm trying to help is the name of my next album. Don't bite me, I'm trying to help. I like that it's just, it's not just doing what, yeah, me too. Ding dang, it has a problem with choosing. Light colors more often than not. So, yeah. Yeah. Haku's just gonna sit down there and attack my yarn. Yeah. Okay. So one before. How long have you been a streamer for? I've been a streamer for just over 3 years. By just over, I mean like 2 weeks over 3 years. It's called managing yarn, Kel. Okay, fine. He is down there managing my yarn. Hi, Lizzie. Good morning. Yeah, I've been streaming for that long. I did YouTube before streaming, but not successfully. Like, I wouldn't count myself as like a YouTuber or anything like that. I just happened to make YouTube videos to hold myself accountable. Haku is helping. Sure, Haku's helping. Okay. The black yarn goes all the way over. Unless I'm on the wrong side. I'm on the wrong side! Who will put me in charge of the color work? Okay, we're going 2 out. I know what I'm doing, I swear to butts. I swear to butts. Oh, hey, look! It's a cutie in their natural habitat. Hi, Katie. Hi, Katie. How are you? It's good to see you. How's your morning going? So yeah, I've been a streamer for 3 years. I started in 2022. We don't do treats for boys anymore. Boy only gets treats if he reads tarot cards. He only gets treats if he reads the cards. Hello, Haku. This pet is from Katie. Yep. Wait, what? He only gets treats if he reads the tarot cards. It's a redeem now, because he's been getting really forceful about obtaining treats. So I'm training it out in a way by having a redeem that can only happen a certain amount of times per stream, so that he stops being so forceful about it. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Why is it white? It's just me fighting with the subscribers for picking colors. I have everyone a single clip prediction. Yeah, it can be tricky. It can be tricky. Where have you? I honestly don't know the answer to that question. Katie, but you've been busy, is what you have been. You've been busy. Yeah, so yeah, I've been streaming for 3. I've been affiliate for almost 3. I've been partner for what, like 9 months, something like that. Crazy. 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 Move our stitch marker. Take a peek. Okay, 1 out on the back. In like 2 rows, we have to add in another orange. Add in another orange, add in another orange, add in another orange. Good thing we put Haku in charge of the yarn, because I'm making an absolute mess of it. Absolute mess. Yes, I was just thinking about asking if it was too loud for you. Is that better? Or more? I've got a curly hair going on for some reason. What are you doing, you silly hair? Perfect! Perfect! It's perfect. It's perfect. Okay, we're good. Continuing on. Continuing. Ah! What you up to today? What are you doing? What you working on? Anybody else working on anything else? Fun. I'm untangling. I'm at the end of a skein, I think, which is why it's a complete mess. A complete mess. And that is okay. That is okay. Got a notification that the thing that I wanted is back in stock, but I just checked and saw. No! That sucks, Spork. That sucks. I did Lego car last night. Ooh, nice. That's awesome. Did it go well? I've been working on a set of, 4 Oaks. Occasionally when I feel like, being oversensitized, in my finger regions. I've got to be in a mood for Lego. Fun fact. Mostly because I can't handle it if I'm already overstimulated. I had a game night with my dad and my nephew who's visiting from Florida last night. It was fun. Woo, what kind of games did you play? That sounds fun. The last board game I got to play was, at the Casa. I hadn't played a board game in, like, years. Other than, like, Board Game Sim. It's a bag that I wanted for a bit now, so I might, not have this. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Played, ooh, but triangles and rummy. And I lost both. Nice though. The Metapod blush sling. Cute. That's cute. Well, I need a picture. Borg. Mostly because I need to see what this looks like. I need to see what this looks like. I'm curious what this looks like. Send a picture. Send pics. Send pics. I want to see. I want to see. Thanks for turning down the music. I was out of the room, but it was a bit high. You're a bit high! Yeah, send me a pic. I want to see it. I bet it's cute as heck. Sorry, that was. It's the one part you're the one person I'm allowed to yell that back at. The one time. I'd be living my best anime girl life with it. I want to see it. I want to see it. Sorry, Zay, if that was too much. Usually Codex gets the no use! I know chicken nuggets because of munchies. I love it. I love it. Oh yeah, I know you're open about it. It's just, some people don't like me yelling at them is all. Let's all hang out as a fam. Yeah, let's get the whole fam together. Could you imagine a family reunion with our found family? If I ever was at the point where I was putting together like a little get together, I would call it a family reunion. I would. I would. I would do it. That's what I would call it, a family reunion. And then everyone would be like, I've got to take time off work. Going to my family reunion. And they will never question it. Yes. Yes, we're lucky to have you. We're lucky to have everyone who finds us. I love that we found so many people who just fit in so well that, like, it's an immediate. It won't be called CalCon, it will be called the family reunion. Exactly. It will be called the family reunion. Yeah, technically Spork and I are siblings because we've slept on the same couch. So, Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. You're responsible for dusting and sweeping to keep all the yarn, fuss, and snack crumbs cleaned up. I will pay you in uppies. That's your allowance. There is an end somewhere into this yarn. I must find it. I'm gonna get strong enough. Just you wait. Just you wait. I have no idea, you know, how strong I need to be to lift Sporky, but, you know, I'm gonna get there. Sir? Your buns. Can I just run around with a vacuum shouting British obscenities? Yes. Yes. Spins the wheel frantically and faints. No one spin the wheel except for Zadrian. Thank you, Erna. Hello, good morning. Are you talking about my title, which was happening when Glued with Gold was trying to have their very own hype train
Spin
this
that
morning?
wheel.
And I just wanted to be able to spin the wheel calmly. Calmly spin the wheel. Calmly spin the wheel. Yes. Calmly. Specifically calmly spin the wheel. Oh, not the goose. The goose. How dare. How dare. How dare. How dare. I'm gonna weave in the ends, and then when I run out of ends, I'm gonna have to have no choice but to make the second wing. And then it'll be done. No, we don't need the bits about it. Goose hat. Goose hat.
Just cheered 100 bits. Goose.
I'm gonna weave in the ends. If you guys want to hear the most British thing I can say, go into a room with a big light on. That's the one in the ceiling that we never use in the UK, but we make sure it's fancy. And go. I would love to hang out with Spork just because I would just get a kick out of like things, you know, in general. Mostly being around Spork, yeah. Mostly because I can't be in a room with someone who has an accent without starting to also use that accent. I'm sure Codex can confirm that the longer I was in Canada, the more Canadian I sounded. And I was only there for 2 days. But also, Fox has a very Canadian voice, okay? Okay, Fox is very Canadian sounding. Okay? I do the same. Yeah, it's my neurospiciness. Picked up British phrases like pop to the shops that are Haku is completely moving all of the tarot cards, just so you all know. He has depiled the cards for you already. In case you in case you wanted to know, he is currently just unpiling the cards. Mossy Wantaku. He believes they bring treats. Yes. Haku, Mossy wants a reading. Come here. Mossy, tell me when. Okay, now. Thank you for the work, clerk. Joe, enjoy your work, clerk. Hey, Haku? Cards? Cards? No. No. Over here? Towards the end? Sir, you wanna come over here? Or you sitting over there? You gotta pick cards. Cards get treats. Here? No? Haku? Haku? Hey? Haku? Now he refused! He's like, no. I will watch the treats. I will slow blink. Maybe the right one isn't exposed yet. Here, Haku? Haku, Haku. Haku always chooses deck. Haku chooses the cards for tarot readings. Here, Haku. Would you like to pick a card? He's also a cat, Dragon Priestess. Oh, okay, that one. Okay. He's also a cat. We have to remember that. He is a cat. I know, but he's gonna take a while to choose because he's a cat. That one? And that one. Okay, you picked two very fast now that you got the right frame of mind in here. There we go. Don't fall! I get that, but he's also a cat. It's gonna take him a while to stop catting so much to actually do the thing you want. You know? He's a cat. He's not always gonna do what you want. Okay. Deck streaking! Look at deck, he's streaking! Woohoo! Okay. So, energy for today. The Emperor. The Emperor. A problem you face can be overcome with discipline and careful planning. Work diligently, and your circumstances will return to normal. Focus on immediate goals, utilize natural abilities to meet them. A trustworthy male figure has given or may soon offer advice that seems old-fashioned to you. Glean what you can from it to fit your own sensibilities. Okay? That's the energy for today. If an old man gives you advice, change it so it fits your sensibilities. What you should focus on today. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Listen to your dad to solve your problems. Yeah, but like if it's slightly off, make sure you change it so that it fits your sensitivities, your sensibilities, whatever the word is that I used. Ace of Swords. You should focus on beginnings. A sudden understanding or clarity will motivate you to take action that will lead to success in an existing goal or a new endeavor. Be confident in your choices as long as you are able to be decisive yet fair, direct yet empathetic. You should focus on using your empathy and being direct today. You should avoid, however, the devil. Not today, Satan! Not today, Satan. You may find yourself feeling frustrated or powerless in a destructive situation, such as an unbalanced romantic partnership or under a domineering boss. Do not allow others, addiction, arrogance, greed, or negativity control you. With determination, you can change your behavior and situation, even if that means walking away from something or someone. Thank you for the hydrate. There will be no spinning calmly. Calm spins! Calm spins! Hi, Cowardly Brave. Calm spins. Okay, so you should avoid addiction, selfishness, and temptation.
I demand chaos!
The moon card? I will have to find it. So that's what you should avoid, Mossy. Moon. The moon. The moon, the moon. All of these are yarn themed, by the way. The moon in the sky.
I got official business. Goblin business. Please see table for business cards on your way out.
Yes, yes, the business cards. Hi, Keebler. How are you? It's good to see you. Temperance, Four of Wands, Five of Cups. The moon! The moon. It has a blue lobster. And various animals.
Hello there.
And a blue lobster. Stop taking meds, take your meds. If it's time to take your meds, take your meds. If it's time to take your meds, and you haven't taken meds, if it's time to take your meds, take your meds. Sorry, I don't have hands for clapping. Nice. Yeah. Got a goat in the background. 2 towers. 2 types of dog-like creatures and a blue lobster. It looks like a meeting of our found family. There's a fox, a goat, a blue lobster, and a dog of some sort, and a moon. And if you're the moon, and Codex is a goat, and I'm a blue lobster, and Fox is a fox, then I guess Gremlin is some sort of dog. Hi Kembra, how are you? How are you? How you doing? Thinking of getting a moon tattoo. Codex and I have to get tattoos at some point. Once upon a time, Codex had the idea that she was gonna get a tattoo for every game she finished on stream. And we finished Unraveled 2 together, so we had the idea that we would get tattoos in yeah. Yeah. I need to get back to work on my ghosts. I need to get ghosting. I want to get a tattoo. I've been wanting to get a tattoo, another tattoo for a long time.
I demand chaos!
Been a while. It's been approximately 7 years. I think mine is too, but I'm not sure on that off the top of my head, actually. Mostly because I don't think about it ever. But that might be someone else's, never mind. A chaos tattoo. No. Probably not. The closest thing you could get me to get to a chaos tattoo is a fish. Is a fish. No, I don't typically go with words on my tattoos. In fact, I have no tattoos with words on them. I do want to get a tattoo that is words, but it's for a very specific reason. Be fair. In a very specific place, with a very specific meaning to it. Yeah. I am fairly choosy. I'm fairly choosy with my body art. I have regrets, yes, but I am fairly choosy. Fairly choosy. Most of my tattoos are hands. Weird fact about no, not most of them. I have the only tattoo I have multiple of that have the same thing in them are hands. Love hands. Hands are great. I have hands on my thighs. Permanently. Except I told myself I had to stop after 2 because having more than 2 hands on your thighs might get a little too weird. You know. Imagine being those hands to hold Kel's thighs. I mean, yeah. Imagine being the hands that hold my thighs. I think the only person here who's seen all of my tattoos is Codex. Yeah. So. Yeah. Most days you can't see, like, they're placed strategically so that you can't just see them. Codex is the only one brazen enough to tell me to take off my pants. Yeah. Yeah. It's happened more than once at this point. This is a long-running joke, just in case you're wondering. It's not as sketchy as it sounds. Okay. It's not as sketchy as it sounds. She just, you know, she's the one who gets to hear about it every time I buy pants. And if I like them specifically. So, yeah. I got dressed by Gremlin's mom the first time I went to Canada because she wanted to see all your tattoos. Aww, I have not met yet. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. But I have like 7. Yeah, no, I've been told so many stories, and I'm like, man, I would be an unstoppable force if I didn't have childhood trauma. Hi, pretty. How are you? Okay, now I have to work on the other wing because everything else is done. Everything else is done. I wove in all the ends. Now I have to work on the wing. I don't want to work on the wing, but I have to work on the wing. This is the last part. Golganek! Hi, Golganek. Happy 27 hanging months.
Brilliant.
27
Golganek just
hacking
subscribed for
months.
27
I have
months.
7. I have 7 tattoos. I have 3 on one foot, 1 on the other foot, 1 on my ankle, 1 on each thigh, and 1 on my shoulder. I want more. But hasn't happened yet. Blue! You know, I was gonna just grab you, Blue. Blue bombs for you, Golganek. We squeeze it. And it goes into the jar with a roar. I need to find where I put my other white. No, it's right here. And the big one is down here somewhere. Where are you? Where are you, big white yarn ball? So pretty. How you been? How you been, Golganek? My favorite one is my ankle tattoo. It's a Skulltula from Legend of Zelda. It's my favorite. It's my Haku, you already had traits. You already read cards. That's my favorite. It's a Skulltula from Ocarina of Time. Haku, sir. Haku would like you all to know that today's vibe is reverse Queen of Wands. Just so you all know, he drew it out specifically. The community's vibe today is Queen of Wands. Reversed. Hopefully it's not terrible. Someone may disappoint. We're gonna be disappointed, chat. Haku says we're gonna be. Maybe Haku's disappointed. Okay. Alright, never mind. Okay. Maybe this is for Haku. Haku is trying to speak to me. Haku says that he's being disappointed by someone who's breaking promises and not fulfilling their obligations. Or trying to control him. Oh, no. Okay, I'll do that one for you too. Wait, Haku. Exercise patience, Haku! Patience! Patience! When making decisions, especially when trusting others. Someone tries to outdo you, do not give up or be intimidated. Stand true to yourself and shine. He said, I know what you're doing. And then he says, 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. Okay. 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. Do not allow past failures to sour opportunities. I see opportunities to get treats. Let any discontent you feel drive positive change. Oh, Haku. Very, very nice. Nice words. Very nice. I think he's trying to tell us something. He's trying to tell us something. Okay? I feel like he's trying to tell us something. He's just trying to tell us stuff. That's all. That's all. Okay, what size? Have confidence, Hagu. Past failures are not predictive. Yes, yes. He will eventually get treats. Eventually. He will get treats. Nope, back. Hats. Goose hat. I need another wing. The silly wing. It looks like a dick. 5mm hook. Do I have one of those on my desk? Yes, I do. Okay. Magic ring! I forgot that this was done in a really silly Billy kind of way. That's super cute. Haku speaking through the cards. Yeah, there's a redeem that can happen every 40 minutes. Where Haku will give you a reading for your day. Yeah. He will give you a reading for your day. Just know that, you know, he's real, you know, he's got a lot to say. Okay, magic ring. 3. About half. Gathering my journaling supplies and wandering. Nice. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hi, Waddle. How you doing? Had to look up on the electronic interwebs. That the young people. What about you know? The young people use. Yes, what the young people use. Yep. Those that place. Yes, the internet. I was like, wait, what? Internet. The internet. My brain for the tarot meanings. No, that's okay. Also, the books all have very different, like, kind of different wording on them as well. So, yeah. Yeah. Meowdy! Meowdy! The internet! Dandy finished dishes. Looking at possibly do some yarn scarf making for part of stream. Ooh, fun! I started a hat last night. Meowdy Gatto, how are you? I started a hat last night. Not for myself. But because I promised partner I would make them a hat. Like, almost a year ago now. And I hadn't started it yet. And it's winter. I thought I lost the yarn, but I found it again. So there you go. Okay, so, slip stitch in the first baby! Baby from Hook. The baby from Hook. Yes. The baby! The baby. I need to yes, and Gato stringing! Look at Gato! They stringing! Woohoo! That would be very cute, Waddle. Would be very cute. Be very cute. That would be very cute. Slip stitch in the next BB. I'm gonna slip stitch into the next BB. I had to wait for lining fabric to show up. I have that now. I need to pull out the sewing machine. Ooh, sewing machine. My sewing machine is still out from when I made my pants that I'm wearing today. Yeah. It's still on my table. Because I have nowhere else to put it. Now the knitting machine is in my craft closet. It takes up a ton of space, and oh, hi Haku. You're very cute. Okay, we did the slip stitches, single crochet in the back bump, half double crochet in the next 9. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, I wish 9. Big basket of yarn, scarf loom. Ooh, very fun. 9. Mark. The thing is, Glued, is that I also, like, the thing about getting a house is there's that added thing of, like, if I get a house here, I'm kind of stuck here. I don't wanna be. I don't wanna. Part of me's fine with it. Why not a tiny house? Why a tiny house? Why would you want anyone to, you know, that is a very specific lifestyle that is not for everyone and would definitely not be for me. I cannot live in any less space than I'm already living in. And yeah, I do too much. I work from home. I live in a tiny apartment as it is, and it's very cramped with, you know, yeah. I want to have a space that I can work in that's not also a room that's utilized for several other things. I currently, my office, which I do this full time. This is my office. This is a corner, a 4 by 5 corner of my bedroom. That is my bed. There's my bed. It's right here. It's also Haku's bedroom. He's over here sleeping. Slow blinking at me. I run a whole business. I run a whole business out of a 4 by 5 corner of my bedroom. So, yeah. I'm already in a very small amount of space, yeah. They're cute and all, but, once you have, like, people, pets, tiny house just is not logistical. So, yeah. It's like, well, people can say they want one. It's like, there's a lot involved in that. A lot involved in that. Hi, TK, good morning. Okay. Mark the remaining loops of the chain. There is none. You had me do 2 slip stitches and 9 half double crochets and a single crochet. That is all 12 of the chains, you silly Billy. Chain 2. Okay. Yeah, I suppose some land to build a home on. No, I wouldn't want to build. That's not my cup of tea. If I'm going to have a place, I would like it to be an established place. Yeah, I don't know. I have wants, needs, things that I like, that you can't get anymore. So ideally for me, something that's like 100 years old. Yeah. Ideally in the middle of some woods. Ideally. Actually, closer to like 120. Yeah. But I have fancy fireplace vibes. Yeah. Yeah. I like history. Um, the last house we almost bought, um, had its problems. But it was, like a, Depression era build. Like it was built just before the Great Depression. And, as we were in it, because we had seen it several times, because, we were, you know, doing like a private sort of sales situation on it. And, I remember they tore out the 70s era carpet, and they let us come back in to see it, after they tore out the carpet, to see how the hardwood floors were. And, in the living room, there was, a little piece of history that made me be like, oh, that's spectacular. Because I know a lot of things about older homes, and I watch a lot of stuff about, doing period accurate, like renovations and stuff like that with like modern materials and so on and so forth. And, I remember they pulled up the 70s era carpet in this house, and in the living room, pounded down in to the wood of the floor, was the lid of a tin can. And it made me have a little like fangirl moment about it. And you can say huh, but no, during the Great Depression you could not afford to fix your house, right? Affording things was, problematic. And so there's this thing where people would, if there was a hole in the floor, the only way they could fix it was to just, no, it was literally to fix a hole in the floor. They didn't have the materials to fix the hole in the floor. They went down to the basement because, it's a wood floor, it was of the time, did not have like underfloor. So they would take the lid of a tin can and they would hammer it into the floor so it'd cover up the hole, so things wouldn't be dropping down into the next floor. And like, it's the little things like that that make me love make me love these old things, like these little things that are just like, if you didn't know what the story behind that was, you'd probably just like remove it. I would have like epoxied over it or something to like preserve it, but that's just me. That is what I like about old homes, is like these little like niche little things that you know, from a time where like materials weren't as available, like the skill was not there to fix it, the money was not there to fix it. It's just these little, like, you and Zay are officially friends now. I love that for you. Zay is great. You're great. All of my friends need to be friends. Yeah, send me your stuff. Send me your stuff, Ume. You when stuff stays on the market for months, yeah. Houses are always just cool. Yeah. So I have a tendency to look at older stuff that's maybe not in the best best shape. Just out of curiosity of seeing like the things that you might not be able to see in something newer or something that's been renovated. The interesting things that they did to allow for ventilation or so on and so forth. I looked at a Victorian that was in really bad shape. Just because I wanted to, you know, look at it. Absolutely, like, it was in terrible shape, couldn't live in it sort of situation. Floor was falling in. And, but, like, there were little touches here and there of, like, cast iron, like, ornate, door hinges or, doorknobs. It had stained glass in some of the windows of the upstairs, like it was partially stained glass. Had a clawfoot tub. I would love to have one of those again. Be honest, I used to have one in my my what I actually considered my home before I lived here. Was a building from the 1880s. Had a clawfoot tub. Why are we not ready? I watched some show a while back that was all about old homes. Hey, me too! I've also probably watched that because I just like old things. I just like old things. Yeah, so I'm yeah. I'm not surprised. I like old things. I don't know, just like I like hearing the history of how things happened and why things are, and part of me just wants somewhere that has that history, like that, you know. Because it's like it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I slip stitched into the magic ring, chained to 2DC. Okay. And it was in our price range. IDK about the location of that one though, because we're both leaning to a certain area. Because it has best dog park around, great walking trails, biking trails, closer to Beyonce's work. Yeah. Oh, but Ume. Stained glass! Stained glass, away! Back in the is in the last tale of magic ring tightly closed. Yes, I know it does. Look like a dick. Thank you. Yes. They wrote that in the pattern. Yes, I know it does. Yes, I know it does. Thank you. Yeah. Anywho. Yeah, I don't know. Part of me like doesn't want to be here. You know, that's the whole thing for me. whole thing. Thank you for the stretch. Part of me just wants to move so far away that my family can't just like show up at my house, you know? Goals. Goals. Ah. That's closer to my family, Waddle. You don't know. I wouldn't get into specific towns. That's very doxing. Ideally, I would not be anywhere within the state or country. But obviously, we don't live in an ideal world. We live in a world where you're kind of stuck where you're put at, right? But yeah. Ideally, I would have a found family compound away from my actual family, but that's just me. No, you're fine. I just don't like to give actual locations because I have had issues with people in the past trying to come where I live. So I don't like giving exact town names or things like that. 3 times total in the 12 years I've lived here. Living 2 states away deters mine enough. Yeah, I'd be happy with that. That one town way over there, I don't think that anywhere within the same state that they live in would deter them. Is the thing. Yeah, my family is a thing. Is an understatement. Yeah, if I moved east, my soul town is out east. Ume knows. I'm not gonna go into it. I have a very specific location I feel has my soul. I can't live there, but I wish I could. It's a whole thing. A lot of people know what the town in question is. Okay, I know it looks like a dick. Thank you. Can you just get on with it? I just wanted to be done with this. Feels right to your inner heart. Well, no, but it's a completely impossible task. On the other hand, it's like you can feel completely at home somewhere, but know that you can never live there. Like, know that it's not possible to ever be there. That sort of thing. It's not human life is not as easy as I want to be here, so I will be here. You know? It's not always as simple as that. It's like I can't afford to live here. Can't afford to live most places, you know? It is just that feeling of feeling like you're stuck somewhere. The thing. Already nervous. Oh. Owner's version of what you were looking for. But OMG, real life changes all the plans. We're still working to them. Yeah. I would love an old school house there. I've thought about renovating a church too, but like an old church. But then that would get my family too excited. I like the idea of it, but I can't because my family, that's the thing. Not because of their feelings, but because they would suddenly think it would be a place for them. You know my family, you know my family. Dad would be like, finally someone bought me a church so that I can do sermons in it. Get out of my house. Okay. 21 turn, single crochet. Cosplay at Kelch. Oh, very cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If I had a church, my dad would think it's his church.
Hello there.
Because even to this day, the whole situation, brain space that my family has, IT time. Means that if I had something that they wanted, they would just think it's theirs. Be in the next stitch. Oh no, Waddle, I don't talk to my family if I can avoid it. Which we might not have caught on to. I am very low contact with my family for very specific reasons. That I don't want to go into. Like I've said this morning, I'm a little squishy today. Making sure you skip the magic ring row and then it's not as easy in the next stitch. Yeah, half double crochet 8. Okay. What? And there are many reasons why I don't talk to my family. Locate you or something. Yeah. I don't like them knowing where I live. As a standard practice. One time, several years ago, my dad tried to move in with me. Just, you know. Nice time. And for
Hello there.
I will just say that I have a lot of childhood trauma behind my specific upbringing. I don't want to go into it. But I was abused and neglected, and I would not be able to remain here in the broad sense of the word if I had to be in a living situation with my parents again, ever. So yeah, the family situation is not. Hi Nintendo, how are you? Is not one where, you know, that's ever gonna be a good possibility for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, two, three, 8. 8. And half double crochet, single crochet, half double, single. There. And we chain 3. Okay. Turn. 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're on row 3 allegedly. On our weirdly shaped on our weirdly shaped wing. That eventually I have to finish. Even if I don't wanna. Half double crochet increase. Looks a bit like, oh really? It looks like a femur bone? Last time we made this wing we said it looked like something different.
Spin that wheel.
A little bit. It's a little less rounded on this row thus far, but yeah, it looks a little questionable. Thank you, Kim. Good luck. Good luck! I need to spin my wheel. I need to spin my wheel. Spin my wheel. Spin my wheel. Hey. Looping! Okay, let's go get that out. Let's go get that out. Ow, my knees! My knees! My knees! Aku, very cute. Thought it was time for a new, yeah. Here we are. Grilled cheese. Tasty leftovers. Ooh, grilled cheese. I love a good grilled cheese. I love a good grilled cheese. Okay, let's take a peek at our loop together stuff. Toast for breakfast. Delicious. I did not eat breakfast. I have not partaken in sustenance on this day. Pepper jack. Specifically. Okay, I know I did a square. Somewhere in here. I think this one goes right here, but I didn't weave in any of the ends. Nice choice. I love a good, love a good spicy cheese. Only trust myself to And as such, I only trust myself to make my grilled cheese. Yeah, I am not particularly. I mean, it suffices in a time when you need a grilled cheese, but you don't have many options. You know. Ooh, pretty ume. Very pretty. Very pretty stained glass. Very pretty stained glass. That is cute as heck. It's cute as heck. I like pepper jack. Grilled bacon and Swiss. Ooh. Put the bread in. That is the best thing to do. That is how I do it. I don't even like mayo, but that's the best way to make grilled cheese. Just saying. I don't even like mayo. But it toasts so much better. But I don't use like just any mayo. So I know it's probably superior, but I can't bring myself to do it. Yeah, I couldn't either until I had it. And you know, after that, I've gotten over it. So, yeah. Selective on my mayos. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'll just use any old mayo. I'm gonna make my life easier by wearing my scissors and hopefully not stabbing myself while I do it. So I don't have to keep leaning forward and getting my scissors while I weave an ends. Don't poke yourself. I will probably, likely poke myself at least once. They're very sharp too. They're the sharpest scissors I own. Sharpest thing you own is your wit. No, it's not. You lies. Lies and slander, JC the Trash Panda. The sharpest thing I own is a kitchen knife. It's Damascus. It's sharp as heck and I'm too scared to touch it. So sharp. It's so sharp. It cut me on stream once. I had to end for stitches. Scary sharp. Yeah. Yeah. Same. I mean, I've never cut myself with it, but that's because I refuse to touch it. It is terrifying to me. Terrifying to me. I am scared of- I've cut myself so many times, I am scared of, like, cutting myself. You know? Like, if I touch that, I'm gonna lose my finger. Sort of situation. Like, well, thanks. would like to keep all of my fingers if I can do anything about it. Just, you know, for reasons. Accidents happen and all, but I'm gonna try my best to avoid that sort of situation. I need to go to the hospital now. Bye. Yeah. We've had a few knife-related incidents in this household. Usually mine aren't as bad. I think the worst I ever got hurt, from something stabbing or piercing me was stepping on a thick sewing needle. Yeah. 0 out of 10 time. 0 out of 10 time. Oh, I forgot I had my scissors. I've been using this the whole time. And I just leaned forward and used the other scissors because I forgot. Yeah, yeah, that was a no fun time. And this is why I no longer sew on my living room floor. Just, you know, out of principle, not on the living room floor. Yeah, it's a bad place to do your sewing. Just in general. It's understandable. Yeah. So yeah, hence decided it's not a good place to do your sewing. For reference, it wasn't a normal sewing needle. It was one of these. Thick ones. Yeah. It wasn't just one of the little ones. It's thick one. Very sharp, thick. Like, yeah. One of these. Thick. Long, thick, sturdy sewing needles. For reference. Not exactly something you want to step on. No. It's not a good time. It's a bad time. Bad time. It is not a fun time. It hit bone and then started to bend, so it was fishhook shaped by the time it came out. Yeah. Excuse? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Things you don't wanna consider. Yep. Yeah. Why is there a notification? Yuck. You get out of here, not notifications. Okay. There we go. Sorry. The blink blonks were a thing that I had to take care of. I'm awake, I think. Hi, geeks. It's good to see you, geeks. How is your morning going? How's your morning going? Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah. So, I don't sew on the floor anymore. Just as a rule. It's a bad idea. Not sleep well, so slowly. Aw. I hope your day gets better. I woke up, just before my alarm went off, having had a dream that I was getting questioned by the police. And then I was disappointed that I never found out why they were questioning me. No, they wanted me to, they wanted to know if I knew anything about someone, one of my neighbors. They're like, you notice anything weird? Yeah, I don't know. And it was very realistic feeling too, which is why I felt so, like, weird when I woke up. Is because then I was like, wait, is this one of those premonition dreams? Because I sometimes have dreams that, oddly enough, happen. And, so then I felt all panicked about that. I'm like, is someone gonna, like, knock on my door and question me about my neighbors' comings and goings? There's no thank you. No thank you. Again? When was the last time I had a dream that I was questioned by the police? You get the premonitions too? Yeah, usually it's like simple things. Mine aren't super complex, but sometimes they happen. They happen, yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. They don't happen very often for me, but sometimes. Sometimes. I feel I'm halfway done with weaving in the ends. Halfway done weaving in the ends. There we go. There's a start. I meant you got a question, not necessarily in dream form. Yeah, yeah. And it's funny though because like I recognized the officer in question as someone that I've not necessarily had dealings with, but I've seen them. So it's not someone I've ever talked to, but I know that they're one of the recent new ones. If you know enough about the situation that I've talked about before. I have never talked to them, but I've seen them around town. So it was really weird for me. And I woke up before it got any further in the dream. Of panic, because if you don't know this about me, I have like extreme anxiety about perceived power differences. I have anxiety about that, like really bad. So I was panicked enough that I woke up before it got too far. But I was also kind of disappointed because like the I want the tea side of me was like, wait, wait, wait. I want to know what this is about in case it's a premonition. Oh, Pooji, it was just a dream. It was just a dream. But how you doing, Pooji? A week straight it worked and then it stopped. Very confused. So I cracked the dream code. Yeah, actually, they do say that if you do meditations on specific things, that you will dream of those things, likely. Although you cannot totally control the process, I have heard that that can be a thing to help guide your dreams. I try not to have dreams at all, personally, because I think too much. And I dream on a pretty lucid level. So 10 times out of 10, if I dream, I'm gonna be tired the next day. And I just don't like that for me. Like, that was the dream I had last night. It was only, you know, so it was a very short dream. And I still feel like I did not sleep last night. Which I hate. I hate feeling like I didn't sleep even though I slept. Calm! Oh, I'm caffeinated, so that's impossible. Hi, Maya! Hi, Maya, how are you? You cute! You're cute! You're cute. You're cute. Sorry, I've gotta look for something. Just, jamming. Call me Benjamin. But, because I have been jamming. I need a nap. But you can't. Yeah, you have an appointment, which kind of makes it so you can't do nap. I've been wearing my ghost kells and a Haku hoodie a lot this season here in the Pacific Northwest, and it's gotten so aww. Aww. That makes me feel things. That makes me feel things. I love the Haku and Kel Ghosts one. Also, I feel like I need to take down the Halloween stuff. Still up. I'll probably keep the skull hat and the vibrator hat up, though. The tattoo stuff, I think I can live with keeping the tattoo stuff up. Ghost shirt from Stroobs. I think we like ghosts. I think you do like ghosts up there. I have a feeling. I have a feeling you might like ghosts up there. I want to get one of the hats. I'm not really a hat person, weirdly enough. But I feel like I could pull off one of those hats. Oh, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Not the vibrator one, the skull one. I don't know. I'm willing to give it a try. I'm willing to give it a try. Even though it's not hat, that kind of hat season anymore. I've never been a ball cap kind of guy. I'm willing to give it a try though. Time to zoom! You love hats. Yeah, I love like beanies. I like a good bean. But, no. Ball caps. Ah! Hi, Mira! I hope it's Mira anyways. Yep, it's Mira. Hi, Mira. Mira's streaking! Look at Mira's streaking. Woohoo! There's also a, like a brimmed hat, that I want to make at some point. Yeah, I would just have to pick out colors. But now that my hair is an even color, like a color that is a color. A color that's a color, you know what I mean? I feel like maybe I could manage. Could manage a good, hat, with a colored hat, a very hello. Hi Mira, how are you? You cutie, I love your face. Probably get it in like a green, obviously. It takes me like all of the time of the whip spin to get one of these things woven in. I feel like the looping, it takes so long. So many ends. So many ends. So many ends to weave in. Freaking love these scissors. Freaking love them. Freaking love them. They're so good. They're so good. Like, I don't like to wear them too much because, like, you know, I don't sit right. And I get stabbed by them, but they're so convenient. It's so convenient to just have scissors on your person so you don't lose them when you're a person like me who loses everything. You know? And they're just pretty. And they got buns. Got buns. I like buns. Also, it's almost time to shaft, so get your shaft into my Discord if you haven't put your shaft into my Discord. I'd love to see your shaft. Just saying. Okay, that is one. One weave-in! This is one square! I finally wove the square in. There we go. I finally did it. Rain snow mix. Oh yeah, we were having that here too. It's gross. Gross. Alright, now I'm gonna go around the outside, around the outside. This is gonna go in this open spot right here. So it's gonna stop that big gap. But since it is completely surrounded, I am going to do the whole outside of this one separately. And then stick it right in there. Stick it right in there. Ah, yarn! My yarn fell off the table. You yelled and Pickle is concerned. Pickle, I'm sorry I scared you. Thank you for your concern. I'm sorry. My yarn fell. The yarn fell. It was sad. Okay, which direction do we want this in? This is gonna go this direction. Does pink go down? Pink down or pink up? Can't see. That's the problem. I can't see. I can't see. I X'd out already. Dingus. Oh, and I can't erase it. Oh no! I think it's pink. This way. She does the same thing if I yell. Oh. Like, I am concerned. I'm concerned. I'm just a bit concerned. Okay, so. Thinking pink up? No. No? Pink? Up? No? This direction. See, eventually I got it. Eventually I figured out. Eventually I picked up what it was putting down. I got a call from the other doc about an appointment next week. I thought it was an early call for this appointment. That probably induced some level of panic, I imagine. Like, I'm not ready. I didn't do my pre-appointment scream. Prepare myself. Double booked myself before. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I can feel that. Okay, so this is gonna solve this big hole in this. Here. This here darn tootin' hole in this here darn tootin' blanket. Okay. Gonna be so good. It'll be perfect. Oh. Make this look so much better. Have a good lurk. Have a good lurk, Waddle.
Spin that wheel.
Good morning, Spikes. How are you? Give me a second, Doc Holiday. I'm in the middle of something. I can't not finish while I'm working on this part because it's kind of, yeah. It's kind of a thing. It's kind of a thing. Kind of a thing where if I don't do it, it's gonna cause a problem. Decided to do the hard thing. And, yeah. How are you, Smikes? It's good to see you. How are you? How are you? Good, it's good. How you keeping? Good friend. I'm here. You know, mood. About the same. To be honest, Sykes, about the same. About the same. Today feels off. It feels off today. Today just feels off. The vibe is off. And I don't like it. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll get to it in a minute. Putting together my things in. There we are. No, you're not, Ume. You're not a part of the vibe being off. I woke up feeling like the vibe was off. On that rock so I can move under it. Nice. Nice. No. And partner felt the same way this morning. They were going to leave and they were like, you ever just have one of those days where it feels like everything is off and that everything you've tried to do has not worked out? Like, yeah, it's only been 5 minutes of today. To tell you how I started my morning, there was a thing with the dream, right? And then I went into the kitchen because our coffee pot pre-makes the coffee in the morning, and I went to go get a cup of coffee, and the coffee pot was empty. The coffee pot was empty, and the button that says that it's set to be made at the time was pushed, but the clock for some reason said it was 9:40 p.m. instead of 6:20. Look at this chunk of this blanket. Look, guys, look. 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 And neither of us, Ume? No, because none of the other clocks were off. We have so many manual clocks that if the power went out, we would have known because like the stove would have been off, our alarm clock right here. So only the coffee pot, and neither of us changed the time. Is the ghost back? I have no idea, but I'm concerned. Especially since I had the police person dream last night. No, Haku wouldn't be able to do that. That it takes pressing down a button for a long time and changing it to be approximately like 8 hours off. And then changing the minute time as well. 'Cause the minutes and the hours were off. Yeah. I don't think Haku can do it, but look! Look at that big chunk of blanket done! Look at that big chunk of blanket done. Alright, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, let's spin this wheel and then let's get to shafting. Get looped together, loop together, loop together, loop together, loop together. Underwear. Ah, I am almost finished with the last of the underwear. I should have removed it in theory, but here we are. 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 So yeah, I have no idea how it got so off, but it was off, that's for sure. Oh, Spork! Spork, this is cool. Boop. Boop. Hey, if you're almost done, maybe you'll be able to finish him. The underwear? Yeah, hold on. I think I only have the one I'm working on, other than the one I'm making Moo that I can't show on stream. Yeah. Yes. I only have to weave in the sides and then do the other pieces on the sides of the... They are currently hanging up right here at Lume. But I need to find a better solution for them. In the long run. A better solution in the long run. Yeah, because it's not gonna work where it is right now. But, it works for now. So they are hanging up. I get to look at them all the time. All the time! All of your beautiful little underwears. And then this is the last pair I'll need. For that. This is the last underwears. Last underwear that I need to do for now. So that's nice. So then I'll finish these and then I will be able to take that off the gender. Which will be nice to have gotten caught up finally on that. Spork. This is very cool. Do the doors open? Does it even have doors? I don't think it has doors. It doesn't look like it has doors, but it's very cool. Oh, that's cool as heck. That's cool as heck, Spork. You do need it. That's cool as heck. Freaking cool. Yeah, a metapod. Yeah. That's cool as heck. I see why you need it now. Cool as heck. The metapod bag? Yeah. Yeah, it's a metapod bag. You don't see many of those. No, no you don't. Which is why Spork has been trying to get this bag for some time, apparently. But it's always out of stock. Heck. Okay. Yeah, I don't see many of those. I've never seen one before, but I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. I am intrigued. I keep forgetting I have scissors on my shirt. It's not on my shirt, it's over my shirt, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna go get that orange that I used yesterday, I think, for this. Yeah, Zay's out in the snow rain. There needs to be a better word for that. Rain. Rain, sleet. Ah. Still feel like there needs to be a better name. I thought it looked super bright in his garage. Yeah! Yeah, it does. Also, the sunglasses look cool as heck. Just saying, they look cool as heck. Yeah, this orange was the perfect color for this. It pops. It pops. This orange pops. They're so cool. I like them. I like them a lot. And I can't wear sunglasses. I mean, I can get prescription ones. I'm just lame. Just lame. I should, in fact, get prescription sunglasses. I'm just lame. I got for a cosplay. Yeah! Looking cool as heck! Oh, we got big. Also follow Zay. Zay's great. You should all be following Zay, but if you're not, follow Zay. Follow Zay everywhere you follow Zay. Except down a dark alley, because that, you know, it's never cool to follow anyone behind it in a dark alley, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just I have to have prescription sunglasses. And since I started wearing glasses all the time, because contacts no longer could work for my eyeballs, I've needed to get prescription sunglasses. I just haven't. Because then, like, I'll have to, like, have a thing where I keep my pair of my actual glasses somewhere in my bag, and it's... Then you can follow me down a dark alley. Yeah, if you got candy. I really love this orange color. I really love this combination of oranges. Okay? Taking a nap. Take any kind at this point. I will take nothing less than a coffee crisp. I think it's my favorite candy and I can't even get it here. Sucks. How dare you, Canadians? The audacity! The audacity! Oh no, uh-oh. Nope, nope, don't you do that! Yep, yeah, that's great. Oh, ow. Oh. Okay, no more foot up for me. Ooh, yeah, no. You're gonna stay in that. No, not there either. Okay, we're existing now. Ow. Good luck, Zay. Oh, this problem. What problem? What problem? That you dislocated your foot from your leg bones? Because that's what I just did. Oh. Can't move my foot now. Ow. I know that shirt! I do it all the time. Yeah, I was sitting on my foot and I tried to pull it out from underneath myself and it pulled my foot away from my leg bones. And that's not super great. So my ankle hurts. Ow. London Pride. Oh. Very cute. Cute. So cute. Please do not climb on the sacred cows. Okay, don't climb on the sacred cows. Don't do it. It's a trap. Jellyfish. This is so beautiful. I want to go on adventures. I want to go on adventures. Oh, look, it's Inky. Hi, Inky. Hey, sweet Inky. You cutie. Hello. 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 That's a cutie patootie. I love this cat. I love this cat. That facial expression, I freaking love it. It's staring into your soul. Okay, there we are. Then one more side. We will be done with the underwear. Oh, hi, Pickle! Look how cute he is. He's the cutest. The cutest. The cutest. Cutest. Oh, I love hers. She's just so little. Just so little. Ooh, babies! Someone's car alarm is going off. Quite profusely. So loudly. Oh, so snug. So snuggly. I need to finish the box, but another painting. Gato! Very cute. Very well done. Very well done. Very, very well done. Isn't it pretty? Ah, I love it. I love it. Very, very, very cute. Very, very cute. Oh, the beans, the sweepy beans. Sweepy beans, Gato. Sweepy beans. Oh yeah, I had a feeling that was Bowser in the orange painting. I had a feeling that was Bowser. But I definitely know that this is not Bowser. looks very youthful in this. But she's almost 14. She's a cutie. She's a cutie and we love her. She's a cutie and we love her. But also, you know who else we love? We love this cat. This cat wants you to follow science_streams for more quality, wholesome, informative science content here on Twitch. We love science here, and I want you to make sure that you are following because we want to support our lovely, lovely friend in all of their endeavors. Science_ants. Yes, I can spell. I swear. Swear. Just my typing skills today are subpar. But we love socks. And we love science here. Socks and science. Thank you all for your shafts. I appreciate you. Let's get these done. Get these underwear done. Let's get these done. The orangest of underwear, thus created. I really love this orange color. I hope they bring it back when they bring back all the big twist yarns. All done. Look at you. You're getting your stuff done. You're doing the thing. I really love this color. It reminds me of like creamsicle. It's a good orange. I hope everything went well. Glad it was quick. Here we are. Yay! These underwear are for nagging. They're very bright. They're very bright. These underwear are for nagging. Yeah. Yeah. Very bright orange. I need to find another, I feel like I had another clothespin on my desk, but now I can't find it. Feels like I had one here. Now I can't find it, and that's gonna be silly. So, we'll leave them right here until I find a clothespin. Actually, it might be over here. But I'm also gonna spin the wheel. Because that was the last underwear that I have to make for now. Except for the ones that I'm doing off stream that you can't see. Because they're a surprise. Was there a surprise? Knocker! I barely know her! Alright, fine. Alright, fine. Join the rest of the underwear on the underwear line. You know the knocker is Mira. I do. Fine. Okay, I think we were decreasing this one. What we were doing. No, we were doing a turning row. I think it's what we were doing. I think I was doing the turning rows. And then I will be decreasing. So that checks one thing off our list. We're all caught up on underwear. Until someone else gets to be in the underwear drawer. We're all caught up. I returneth, welcome back. I hope your journeys were safe. I hope your journeys were okay. Turning. I need another dingly dangle. One day I'll have underwear, not today. No, not today. Nobody needs to get underwear. We need to behave ourselves. Is what we need to do. Okay? Everybody needs to behave themselves. Alright? Okay? I need another, little, cup. I need a little cup. I need a little... No! No! None of that. Hi, Rainbow. I need a little nubbin, is what I usually call him. I stopped stabbing myself with my knitting needle. How do, not great, to be honest. The vibe is off today. I'm struggling with my vibe, the vibe being weird today. Today's got a weird vibe. How about you? I got a boy butt. Got a boy butt. I want to do things. I don't want to do things. But love you, Haku. How is the baby doing, Rainbow? By the baby, I mean the puppy. Don't mind me. The boy needed kisses. The boy needed kisses. How is the, how's the babe? The puppy. The wee lass. I've woken up every day and been like, oh, it's not Friday. Yeah. That, I feel that. And I felt really good all week until this morning. And today's vibe is just not on point today. Today's vibe feels off. I'm not here for it. We're good. But we had to oh, it turns out the little one is allergic to poodles. No, poor thing. Oh. baby Bo. Oh, that sucks. But we got her some fish. Aw. That had to have been sad. My nose is itchy because I pressed it into Haku. I've been woken up every day and say, wait, this isn't a rock. Yeah. I just, you know, it's been. I wish, Smikes, like, we could live under a rock. All of us could live under rocks in the middle of a field near Spork's place. Seems like a pretty good gig. Okay? We've even got a dining room table. So, you know, seems pretty nice. Seems pretty nice. Got a dining room table. Comes pre-furnished. It's a pre-furnished rock. I'm here for it. Okay, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. TV trays. Hello, good sir. Hello, good sir. Hello, good sir. Oh, he's up on the table. He's gonna try to get into the tarot cards again. You're very handsome, Haku. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Very handsome. He's like, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna paw at them until someone lets me have my way. And then he noticed that I'm using the yarn right next to him, so he's gonna try to get it. I don't want to know what the cards say.
Spin that
Haku.
wheel.
Okay, Vanish says to spin the wheel instead. Give me a second, let me finish this round. Because we're gonna start decreasing after this round. Okay. Whee! Sorry, Haku, I can't redeem it twice. Yeah, it's a one per day thing. You shot. Okay. Yeesh. Yeesh. It's still the same fish hat. I'm probably gonna take a fish hat break. Unless someone puts in a special request for a fish hat, I'm probably gonna take a fish hat break after I fish hat finish this fish hat. Bish, 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 bish. God. I need to find. I love you though, Haku. Yeah, I know you love him. He's just, you know. He's just. What was that noise? Someone outside tossing pebbles on my window? Please don't be. There's like a cracking noise. Please don't be. Only one person in this community knows where I live, and I hope they're at work, behaving themselves. I don't know what it was. But it was like a light cracking sound, like a pebble hitting a window, what you'd expect that sound to be. There's 3 pebbles now. Glued! You made it through your meeting! Also I'm gonna turn off redemptions on the wheel spins. No! I don't know what it was. It could have been anything. Could have been the tape coming off the dragon's wing, actually. Back yonder. Back yonder. Haku, you can't. You gotta wait. No one redeemed it. That means you don't get the things. Oh, Vanish redeemed it. Vanish wants to know. Haku. Oracle Haku. Oracle Haku. You tell me, Vanish, when the cards feel right. Big change was going to happen ended up not happening, so now it's happening in a different way. They announced in today's meeting, so we had to discuss it all for 90 minutes. And it still could have been an email. Aw, nah. Ah, nah. Vanish tells me when the shuffle feels right. But it's a good change at least. Yeah, that's good. At least it's a good change. Stop. Hey, Haku, come here. No? Okay, now you're gonna come over? Yeah? He tentatively approaches. Over here. Oracle. Oh, that one. Okay. Right. Haku. Don't just lick the jar. They're underneath. Haku. Haku. They're underneath. Okay. You licked this one. Okay. One more. Haku. 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 Okay, that one. Very good. There's your treats. Payment. Don't lick the jars. Yeah. He is but still dingus. Yes. Okay. Vanish. The vibe for today. King of Cups, aka Prince J Crafts. Doing some yarn stuff. King of Cups. King of Cups. King of Cups. King of Cups. Be strong, yet diplomatic. Open your heart to lessons taught by the actions of someone who is creative, expressive, and empathetic. The ideal lover may come into your life. Parenthood may be near. Watch out for cats that may appear. Settle disputes with fairness and compassion. The ideal lover just came into your life. Watch out for cats, because it says parenthood may be near, and I'm not ever gonna assume anyone needs to have human children, so, you know, watch out for stray cats. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Also, I am tangled in yarn. Ah. Alright. You should focus on today. The lovers reversed. That's what the kids are calling it these days. Reverse the lovers. Reverse the lovers. Reverse the lovers. Reverse the lovers. Tension, differing goals. Varying degrees of commitment or lack of communication have damaged a romantic or work relationship. Suspicions or instances of betrayal, dishonesty. Thank you, mouth. Dishonesty, inequality, and other negative behaviors must be addressed. Oh, so you should focus on fixing your negative behaviors. Determine if both partners are equally committed to working through any hardships. If not, it may be best to part ways. And things you should avoid today. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. All your hard work will pay off. You will enjoy financial stability and security in your career. You have built a strong foundation. Move forward with pride and confidence. Do not allow yourself to become greedy or controlling. So you should avoid being greedy and controlling today. Don't be greedy or controlling today. Haku is sitting on top of the plastic bag I keep the Loop Together project in. Yeah. Can you hear it? Can you hear him? In his plastic bag over there? New lover, cat, avoid negativeness, don't be greedy and controlling. Yep. That's what Haku says. That's what Haku says. Can you hear him in his bag? He's laying on. And he keeps crinkling. Haku, it's a bag! It's like, yeah, but it's not comfortable and I want it to be comfortable. It keeps making these crinkly noises. It's a bag, sir. And all your dogs. Yeah. Haku says get a new cat. Whoa. No, my book is on the floor and I'm sitting crisscross applesauce even though I told myself that I shouldn't do that because I hurt my ankle. Yes, yes, you're gonna have a new lover and a new child in the form of whatever children take to you as far as whether it be human children or otherwise. Yeah, really kind. Haku heard it too. There was a loud banging noise. Now Haku is also looking at the door. What the heck? Probably someone moving something in or out of their apartment. Maybe, but nobody here moves anything. Seven. 9. They only vacuum on Mondays. Monday is vacuum day. Untangle. Also, I'm a little bit. I don't know what day it is, Kel. It's not Monday. That's for sure. Or you probably mean you don't know what day my vacuum day is. Which is fair. It's not Friday. Unfortunately. Not Monday. I'm real tired today. I'm real tired today. I'm real tired. It's not Tuesday. Nope. You wanna know what? You wanna know what else? It's not Thursday. Either. Crazy. Crazy. Could you imagine?
Order in the court! Dang it, why is
No,
this hammer
Glute, it's
squeaky?
not Saturday.
Greenwood with gold just cheered 100 bits. It's Saturday.
No, we already stated it's not Friday. It's not Friday. It's not Monday. It's not Friday. It's not Tuesday. And it's not Thursday. And it's not Saturday. Saturday.
Order in the court!
No,
Dang it,
Obey.
why is this hammer
Behave.
squeaky?
I may know I'm just cheered 100
I'm in
bits.
arm. You behave. HP. When did HP get here? Ghost of her feeling threatened. Chat asked to see HP to confirm life. Earlier. That's when HP got here. It was fairly early in the stream. They needed a wellness check on HP. They were concerned. They were concerned.
Order in the court!
This
Dang
is
it,
for
why
news.
is this hammer
They're on
squeaky?
my table.
Vanish Fox just cheered 100 bits.
No!
We got fold out
Vanish!
beds.
Good thing I brought my book of spooky ghost stories.
Sassy.
I brought rope for friendship bracelets.
Hype train started.
Sassy. For streaking. What was the deal to make 1,000 gifted subs in one stream? that was the deal. If I had to open the bag of pom-poms that Smike's Not Smike sent me. 9. Haku, it's a bag, sir. I have to commandeer that from him. No more bag for you. The deal was I would make huge phallus Funcraft. Woo! Sandy's streaking! Look at Sandy's streaking! I would make Hugh Phallus Funcraft if I had to open up this bag of 1,000 pom-poms. Which I said I would only do. Which I said I would only do if there was 1,000 in that short of period of time. So this bag is never getting opened, as a rule, because that is too high of a thing. I will never open this bag just because Smike sent it to me. That's why. That's why! That's why 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, one more. Are we being challenged? Not really. When the challenge is impossible, is it really a challenge? Is it really a challenge if it's something that can't be completed? So bag goes in with everything in it. Sounds good. Not impossible. It's not gonna happen. Is the thing. Well, it's not impossible. Not gonna happen. Ever. Thing. That's the thing. Yeah, Haku? How many people have told you if they win the lottery, you would know? Many, but the chances of winning the lottery are very slim. Haku, 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 get your butt down, sir. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. You lay your butt down in your bed. Yeah. Don't you twitch your tail at me. In defiance. Stop trying to knock stuff off the wall, you silly Billy. So bag goes in with everything in it. I will open that bag of pom-poms. Haku! Haku! Get your booty down! I see you! You are in plain sight, sir! You are in a mood of playfulness. He's gonna attack my yarn, just you wait. Thank you for the level 1 90% friends. I appreciate you. So if that happened, I would have to open the bag of pom-poms. I refuse to open the bag of pom-poms unless that happens. Also, the wheel is going... Okay, we did finish the rest of the underwear we had to do. We're caught up on underwear. Except for the ones I can't do on stream. Those are almost done, though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So yeah, I will not open the bag unless that criteria has been met. And then, if that happened, I said that I would make, in plush yarn, HP Buncraft. So the size 7 yarn. We're only here after people after they win the lottery and going broke or ruining it. Yeah. Getting murdered. Yeah. Is there something out there you think you need? Yeah, something out there you think. So, yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. We're on our third bowling. Have you ever known us to do literally anything calmly? We're having such a calm day, Adam. Such a calm day. It's so calm in here today. What are you talking about? Hi, Adam. How are you? How you doing? How you doing? I'm making a fish hat. Look who's being silly butt. He's gonna destroy the city. Yep. Hey, sir! Get down. Have therapy, so I'll say bye. Thanks for being here, Glued. We love your face. Have a great day. Good luck with your therapy. Haku destroyed the city. He's spunky today. He is in a mood. He is in a mood. He's quite sassy today. Oh, off he goes. Love you, Glued. Have a good rest of your day. Good luck. Good therapy. Haku's going on an adventure. Oh, yep. We just sprinted back in here, sprinted back out. He is in a mood today. In a mood. Yep. Yeah? Yeah? Is that how you feel? Yeah? Do you hear him? Can you hear him? At all? Can you hear him? You did not hear him? Aw, he's making noises. Here. Let's see if we can. Haku, what are you doing? Haku! Haku! What are you doing? What are you doing? He was making all sort of meows. Do you have anything to say to your adoring public? Yeah, you're gonna lick it? Sir, you got anything to say? You got meowed? Meow. No? There you go. He did give you kisses. He did give you microphone kisses. Oh, did you hear him? Run off. He had things to say. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Thank you for the hydrate, Andrew. Like a thud meow? Yeah. Yeah. When he jumps, sometimes he goes like, he makes like a sound. Like a little meow. A little meow when he lands. He's cute. He's cute. Just saying. He's cute. He's cute. He's cute. He is a cute. Yeah, it wasn't quite meow, but some sort of cat noise. Yeah, it was a cat noise. You just wait until he finds one of his toys and brings them in. Cause he really goes crazy. He'll meow quite loudly at me. Okay, it's time. It is time. It is time. I know it's a little early, but I'm feeling a little off. Hi, Rib Muncher. Also, hi, bye. Sorry. In advance. So let us. I know where we're going. It's okay. Yeah, I'm just feeling today. You know. I'm just feeling today. So we're gonna go say after the ad finishes. Now he's giving himself a little bath. Doing the face wipies. We're gonna thank the thanks. Then we're gonna head on out on a raid. Boop. Glitters Gold, Ume, Vanish. Thank you for the bits. I want to thank Golganek for the resub. I want to thank Glitters Gold for the gifted subs. I want to thank all of our moderators for keeping our community safe. And I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with me today, whether you're here chatting or lurking in the bathroom. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'm very proud of you for everything you did today, whether it was big or small. And I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully feeling a little more vibrant. But I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay? Bye. Bye. I love you, boy. Boy, 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 I love you, boy.